everyone, I'm Angela Carter and welcome. There's my choir in the background. I'm Angela Carter and welcome to my second of my weekly tarot readings, because this is my second one. Obviously it's my second one. Happy Cancerian season to all the Cancers out there. Here you go. I've got more little crabs, fellow water sign. I think they're cute, so if I get me crabs out. If you're a June Cancerian baby, happy birthday for this month. If you're a July Cancerian baby, happy birthday for next month. But either way, we're going to have a fabulous time in your sign. It's a very transformative period for us all, but especially for you Cancerians. So let's hope for big things for you guys in the near future. Also, if you would like a personal tarot reading, then just get in touch with me via my social media pages on Facebook or Instagram or on YouTube, and just send me a message and we can talk about the terms and payments. A 20-minute reading is a minimum of a 20-minute reading, because I think anything less than 20 minutes in a reading, you're just not going to get any useful information out of that. I am indeed a Scorpio, and I probably will mention that all the flaming time. So last week, I wore a gold Scorpio necklace with this sort of M with the little, and this is my Scorpio talisman. Coming in close, no shot. My Scorpio talisman necklace that I got from my favourite astrology shop in Covent Garden that isn't open right now anyway. Now, as I was going through my natal chart last week, listing down all the zodiac placements, if you want to check out what a natal chart roughly is, then watch my first weekly video that I uploaded. But basically it's where the zodiac signs sit along with all the planets and your rising sign, moon sign, etc, etc. But I missed out my Uranus. Now I know Uranus is probably not the PC politically correct way to call the planet, but I grew up calling it Uranus, not Uranus. But even Uranus is like urine, so that's not much better. But yeah, just like with Pluto, I grew up with having Pluto as a planet, but now it's been downgraded by someone. Yeah, he needs talking to. So yes, I was saying I missed out saying my Uranus, and yes, I'm going to keep saying Uranus, so if you're offended, it says Uranus is known in astrology as the awakener. Since aspects and transits bring sudden changes and shocks, and sometimes these upheavals are necessary to break from restrictions in favour of a more liberated path. So we are going through change right now, actually. My Uranus is in Sagittarius. Sounds dodgy. You know what, I'm just going to keep saying Uranus. So I've got a lot of fire in my Uranus. I talked in my summer solstice video about the fact that the North Node in Cancer and the South Node in Capricorn, we are pretty much kind of shifting out of that now. We've left Capricorn and Cancerian energy out of the way. That's gone. And now we've brought in Gemini and Sagittarius energy. Cancerians is the Divine Mother. It rules the 4th house. Cancer rules the 4th house of home, family, the Divine Feminine, growth. So we've pivoted, we're halfway through the year, we've pivoted now, we've got an opportunity to start again. I mentioned again in my summer solstice video a bit more about this, but basically it's start afresh. We've learnt from the first 6 months, we've had a lot going on in the first 6 months. So the next 6 months of the year, we take what we've learnt and we transition through and we grow up. So with the readings, for my tarot readings, for the weekly energies for the collective and the individual, I kind of want to talk about my new tarot deck now, because when I pick it up, this is the classic. This is the Rider-Waite tarot deck, which was the original tarot deck design for the first ever tarot, I believe it was. It's the first ever tarot design. You'll see the cards when they come out. But every time I see the title of Rider-Waite, I turn into Katy Perry. I'm Rider-Waite, I was in the dark, I was falling hard, with an open heart. I'm Rider-Waite. Can you tell why I'm not a singer and I'm an actress instead? I think I'm going to do Moonology cards first for the collective for this week. New moon, new start. New moon in Cancer. I tap the cards so they know I'm ready. There we go. So what energies do we have for the collective for this week and the individuals for the world? New moon in Cancer. Energies. Moonology card. I'm going to keep going until one pops out, so I might edit around this. Oh, always finish the shuffle. Oh wow. New moon energy. New moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take. Now, what was I saying about we're going into Cancerian season? Well, we're already in Cancerian season now, so it is about Mother Earth, the Divine Feminine. And look what comes up, a Divine Feminine card, an Earth card. Virgo is an Earth sign. So Earth energy, very off this time. Look, she's wearing like headpieces like I've been doing. Like I wore that daisy thing at the beginning of this video, and also in my summer solstice video, which was about a celebration of the summer. And Virgo's another summer sign. My mother is in fact a Virgo. I was also wearing a couple of luminous headpieces as well, so that's spooky as well. Like go back and watch my first tarot reading, because it was pretty spooky last week as well. So I'll put that up there as the crowning energy. Tarot Grand Lux. So what have we got for the energies for this week for everyone? Oh. Oh. Hold on. Always finish shuffle. Let's keep going. Oh. Oh, I just thought jumped out. Perfect for this time. Oh, don't catch fire. Perfect for this time. Wow, spooky. Watch. Oh, hold on. Let me review the cards. Hold on. Now, when I said it was spooky, saw the Chariot card jump out. Cancerian season. The Chariot card represents Cancer, the sign of Cancer. So, oh my god, spooky again. Like last week I mentioned Scorpio, and the fact that we're in a very Scorpionic time right now. And then the Death card jumps out, which in the tarot, the Death card represents Scorpio. So when I was talking about Scorpio, the Death card jumped out. When I'm talking about Cancerian, the Cancerian card jumped out. Wow. Let's have a look at the rest of these. Ah, the Five of Cups. I actually like this card. And the Five of Cups, I always think it's about longing, it's about waiting. Like, she's spilled her 3 cups here, but there's still 2 waiting. She's so distraught and distressed over her 3 spilt cups. She might be drunk, but over her 3 spilt cups, she doesn't realise there's 2 sitting there. Which also, I think, for me, this card kind of represents the 2 of Cups is waiting for her. She's looking through the window for her love to come. And she's so distraught, she's been drinking herself into a stupor. So for someone, this is about waiting for love to arrive. Waiting by the window. Getting drunk, waiting for your knight in shining armour to perhaps charge in on his chariot. She takes the opportunity of her isolation to consider and evaluate. So she thinks about different perspectives, consequences, opportunities, and what course of action she might take as well. So a lot of that's either love or in fact course of action in the world, to be fair. There's a lot of despair going on. And also, I don't know about you, but I'm spending a lot more money on alcohol. So many cards, so little time. What have we got next? Again, look, more earth energy. The King of Coins, or the King of Pentacles. I mean, the King of Coins is skillful and enterprising. And besides his own ventures, he's happy to support other people's endeavours as well. Sharing his wealth, but also his expertise. Okay, next. Oh, did I pick that up in reverse? Oh my god, but hold on. Did I pick that up in reverse, or did I pick it up right? Again, earth energy, now the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles. Did I have it in reverse or upright? I'm not actually sure. I kind of picked him up, he was like that. Let's put him upright, with his king. Because the Knight of Coins is tenacious and dedicated in the pursuit of his goals. He will insist on having his way in the face of the opposition or challenge. There will be no compromises or backing down, so he's going to fight at the king's side there. Maybe they're fighting for Earth, fighting for the planet, which we all should really be doing. Instead of fighting each other, we should be realising that the first part of lockdown was actually, we talked about how amazing it was that the Earth was actually rejuvenating itself, and now, oh look, we're all battling each other. The Seven of Wands. The fight. This is the fight. This is either you fighting or actually standing your ground and fighting. So literally we're in conflict. And the world's being like, we're in conflict too, we're fighting for ourselves. With the Divine Mother over there. But this is all us fighting amongst ourselves. And we should be actually fighting for the Earth and this planet. We've forgotten. God, more Earth energy. The Seven of Coins. This is about sort of waiting for something to come to fruition. She's reaping the sweet rewards of her labour. With the harvest, a bountiful harvest. What's Earth energy? Literally we're going to summer as well. And obviously the Chariot, which is, as I said before, Cancerian energy. We're now in the sign of focus. We are now in the sign of Cancer. Now this This guy is like representing almost like a prince, a water sign. He's got these two opposing forces going in each direction. He's the one in the middle, holding it together. Which actually was the fight for the planet and the fight amongst ourselves, really, we could be talking about here. Make way for the little page of cups, bless him. Water signs. So again, it's be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Mwah. The young page in the watery element allows himself to be emotionally moved by the beauty that surrounds him. Yeah, be emotionally moved. Have a more childlike energy. Think about what you're actually doing in this life. Have a more childlike energy. Be moved from the earth around you. Celebrate the earth. Get back to nature. And actually realise it's more important things than fighting each other. We're actually fighting for this planet is the main thing. Because if the planet wasn't here, we wouldn't be here either. Remember that. Think of how a child views the world. Think about children right now viewing the world. They're probably very confused right now, not being at school, not being with their friends, not being near grandparents. They don't know about social distancing. But tell a child that and they're like, what's going on? This is crazy. It's crazy energy, mummy, daddy. I think I was, one of my tarot oracle card readers was talking about this. The earth has almost forced us into this state with what's been going on with COVID, really. And it's saying, this is what you've been doing to the planet, choking us out. And I think you need to take stock. It's time to give rather than take. Look at the world again with innocent eyes. What a child thing. They're happy to be alive. They want to play with their friends and be happy and be with their families. Because Cancerians, the Chariot, are all about family, home life, like I said. So it's about, look at your roots as well. Roots in the earth. About where you came from, what you're looking for, what you're waiting for. There's the social unrest, the fighting, the conflict. Also like the jobs, changing of jobs as well, it could be a little bit. Let's get some clarifiers on these cards. Get some clarifiers on these. Oh, let's try that now. Oh. Sometimes it's like whatever card lands on what card is what is actually trying to clarify. So, would we say that was trying to clarify her? Right. The moon energy. Because the moon represents Pisces. Oh, hello. That landed right across there. Right, hold on. Card on the floor. This landed on the Chariot. Oh my god, the Chariot on the Chariot. Are you having a laugh? that's weird. The Chariot on the Chariot. Double Cancerian, you get that? Double Cancerian here. The Chariot on the Chariot. So it's like the earth and us. Social unrest. It's like, oh my god, hold on. The Eight of Swords. I'm not sure quite where that fits in either. Hold on. Oh! That's gone over there. The Five of Swords. Conflict, battles. Look, someone taking from someone else. Taking from each other. Taking from Mother Earth, maybe. It's this King and Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I don't know, because I asked about the Knight wheels. I asked about the Knight and the King, and that kind of landed on the King. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Three of Wands. What about the Seven of Wands? Hover over it. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. So much Pentacles energy here today. It's ridiculous. Hold on. Oh, these two cards for the Page of Cups, maybe? Or does she want to sit? Does this card want to sit there? A crop from Eight of Cups in reverse. Kind of wanted Eight of Cups in reverse. Kind of wanted to go over there with the Divine Mother. Eight of Pentacles. When I was moving the camera around, I was just sitting and looking at this energy. Because the Wheel of Fortune on the Coins card, I told you about pivoting on 0 degrees of Cancer. The Wheel of Fortune changing for the earth, changing for the world. The Three of Wands is about enterprising, discovering. Remember when we discovered parts of the world we didn't know existed? Perhaps we need to do that again and remember that. Remember the wonder and the beauty of those sort of young eyes. 8 and 8 down here. Now, the 8 of Swords is about bad news, violent change, crisis. Well, there's a crisis in the world happening right now. Power conflict and sickness as well. So this is about the world struggling. But at the same time, there are ways out of it. And also, if you look at this card, she's just bound by cloth, by linen. She could cut herself free at any point with all these 8 swords around her. But this 8 of Pentacles down here, I'm just going to point at the cards. About craftsmanship, building up a business. The Queen of Pentacles. Almost like goes with the Divine Mother. She's holding on to that coin really tightly. Looking down at the business, the work that she's done. Like the Divine Mother, and looking at all this conflict that's happening on the earth. Thinking, great. The Moon is all about illusions. Not knowing yet about the psyche. And this woman doesn't know yet what's coming through that window. But she's in despair, she's waiting. Waiting for something to happen. And the 8 of Cups in reverse is more about joy and passion. So maybe the world is waiting for its joy to come back. It knows it will. Once all this social unrest and the virus, once we've stopped all this, once we've all grow, because all this earth energy is about growth. Because the Tower is much the same upright as it is in reverse, just more about tyranny. In fact, there is tyranny going on in the world, really. By everyone, not just the people in charge, to be fair. Because the Tower is major arcana, you can't stop a tower from crumbling. And then you've got the 5 of Swords here, which is all about like unrest and deceit. I think overall this energy is just about, we've got to rediscover the earth, really. Conflict, and we've got to rediscover and harness the opposing forces of the world and what's going on right now. With people and humanity, there's this tug of war going on. I think we need to look more through children's eyes. Because this is like the love prince with the cups, water energy, it's love, it's passion. Flowing, energy flowing through the earth. Because Mother Earth seems to be calling out to us. With the card up here. And we're thinking about rebuilding businesses as well with these pentacles here. Because who knows what jobs we'd have after all this is over. But there is the Wheel of Fortune here, and that's major arcana as well. There's Wheel of Fortune with this king. Perhaps they're going to work together and change the world. Change our fortunes, really, for the better or the worse. But it's whether we sort of harness what energy we harness, really. The good or the bad, really. Because we don't know what's going to happen, but I think we're all hoping for the best, really. But then again, we don't know. We don't know which way it's going to go. Is she going to free herself? Are we going to free ourselves? Or is it going to end up being bad? So there is a kind of tug of war energy going on. The opposing chariot forces here. We've got double. Double on double. Massive energy shifting. And we're the people in the middle. So yeah, don't forget to check out my YouTube, Instagram TV pages, and share these videos around. Subscribe to my channels, and I'll see you next time, guys. But just remember, yep, love the world, love yourselves, love each other, yep. The next half of the year is hopefully going to be better, but we will have to live in faith of that, really. We have to have faith. We're going to make it through, guys. Take care. Bye.